Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Everyday English Learning, the podcast for real conversations on quiet days.
Hi there, I'm Jake.
And I'm Lily. Today, we are keeping the pressure low.
I need that today. My tea has been sitting on the desk for an hour, completely untouched.
Did you forget about it, or did you lack the energy to lift the mug?
A little of both. I was staring out the window. I feel completely drained, but strangely, I am not in a bad mood.
That is exactly what we are exploring today. We are talking about days when you feel physically tired, but emotionally hopeful.
It is a common experience when you balance daily life and learning English. You are exhausted, but you still have a positive spark.
But it is difficult to explain that mood. If you only say, "I am tired," people might think you are sad or complaining.
Right. They might tell you to go sleep, when all you want is a slow, peaceful morning. Today, we will share everyday English to help you describe this feeling and find your energy. We will review the best phrases during our meaning moments later. If your brain feels heavy today, do not worry. You do not need to catch every word. Just follow the main idea.
Exactly. Before we continue, feel free to leave a comment below about how your energy feels today.
I look forward to reading those. But first, why does saying "I am tired" fail to capture this specific feeling?
Because the word tired usually carries a negative weight.
Right. If I tell a friend I am tired, they immediately try to fix it. They offer solutions because they think something is wrong.
Exactly. They suggest drinking more coffee or taking a long nap. They assume you are stressed, overworked, or unhappy.
But looking at my cold tea right now, I do not feel stressed at all. I just feel quiet.
That is the perfect word. You are experiencing physical fatigue, but your mind is quietly content.
Content. That is a useful word. It means you feel peaceful and satisfied with how things are right now.
Yes, your body might be running on empty, but your emotions feel safe and steady.
I felt that yesterday evening. I sat on the couch after work and did absolutely nothing.
Were you looking at your phone or watching television?
Neither. I was just watching the afternoon light change in the room. My legs felt heavy, but my thoughts were surprisingly hopeful.
That is the shift many people miss. They assume a tired body means a heavy mind.
Wait, that is a great distinction. Usually, when I am exhausted from a bad day at work, my mind feels like a dark cloud.
But today, the tiredness is different. It is just a lack of physical energy. Sometimes, being drained creates quiet space for peaceful thoughts.
I hear that. It is a strange balance. Half of me wants to sleep, and the other half wants to plan a wonderful future.
You are too exhausted to act today, but you feel genuinely good about what comes tomorrow.
So, when a friend asks how I am doing today, how do I actually explain that?
You probably should not say, "I am too tired to move, but my soul is full of hope."
Very fair. That sounds a little too dramatic for a Wednesday morning. Then what is a natural way to share this quiet mood without making people worry?
A natural way is to avoid the word tired entirely.
That makes sense. I actually tested this on Saturday. My friend Sarah called early and wanted to get breakfast in the city.
That is a busy weekend plan. Did you want to go?
Part of me did, but my body refused to move. I told her I was too exhausted to leave the house.
Let me guess. She immediately asked if you were sick or upset.
Exactly. She asked if work was overwhelming. I spent 10 minutes comforting her on the phone, which drained my remaining energy completely.
You created more emotional work for yourself by using the wrong vocabulary.
I really did. What should I have said to protect my peaceful morning?
You could use the phrase, taking it slow. It means you are resting, but it sounds intentional, not painful.
I am taking it slow this morning. That does sound much safer. It feels like a boundary.
It is. You can also frame it as a positive choice. A useful sentence pattern is, I am keeping things, followed by an adjective.
Like, I am keeping things simple today.
Exactly. Or, I am keeping things low-key this weekend. Low-key means relaxed, quiet, and without social pressure.
Oh, I like that. I am keeping things low-key. It shows I am resting on purpose, not because I am defeated.
Rest is not always recovery from a bad day. Sometimes it is just quiet preparation for a good one.
That is a great way to view it. I actually see this happen when people study English too.
You mean the quiet exhaustion after a long listening practice?
Yes, you close your laptop after a difficult lesson. Your brain is entirely empty, but you feel quietly proud of your progress.
That is a very specific, beautiful feeling. You are physically done for the day, but emotionally satisfied.
But there is a catch. Sometimes, when you say you are taking it slow, people think you are available for a long phone call.
Ah, they assume a quiet day at home means you have endless free time to chat.
Yes. So how do you protect that quiet space without offending anyone?
You protect it by being honest without apologizing. But that brings up a difficult balance.
It really does. If I ignore my friend's call, I feel terribly guilty. I do not have the energy to speak, but I still care.
That guilt is completely natural. You do not want anyone to feel rejected. But there is a clear distinction here.
Between resting and ignoring people?
Exactly. There is a big difference between shutting the world out and simply pacing yourself.
Pacing yourself. That means managing your energy slowly, like a runner in a long race.
Yes, when you shut people out, you are usually hiding because you feel angry, overwhelmed, or upset.
But yesterday, when I sat on the couch doing absolutely nothing, I was not hiding. I was just tired.
Right. You were protecting your quiet mood so you could enjoy your friends later. The behavior looks the same, but the motive is different.
That changes how I view my silent weekends. I am not avoiding my life. I am just recharging.
Recharging is a perfect word. So, instead of letting the phone ring and feeling guilty, you can send one simple, warm message.
What is a polite way to say that in English?
You can write, I am unplugging for the afternoon, but I will catch up with you tomorrow.
Oh, unplugging. Like disconnecting a computer from the wall. That clearly tells them I am stepping away from my phone.
It does. And adding the phrase, I will catch up with you tomorrow, promises future connection.
But there is a realistic limit, right? You actually have to call them back the next day.
Absolutely. You cannot use the phrase, taking it slow, to avoid a difficult conversation forever. Honest rest prepares you for connection.
That is a fair point. If I am always unplugging, I am simply avoiding my responsibilities.
Exactly. Rest is meant to be a pause, not a permanent hiding place.
So, what happens the next day? How do you gently transition back into the busy world when your energy returns?
Transitioning back is an important skill. You want to reconnect without losing the peaceful energy you just built.
Right. If I call my friend and immediately complain about my week, my quiet mood is ruined.
Exactly. A conversational toolkit for this is the warm return. It has 3 simple steps.
I am ready. What is step 1?
Step 1 is the soft opening. Start with warmth, not an apology. You can say, "It is so good to hear your voice."
Oh, I like that. I usually say, I am sorry I ignored your call.
An apology makes you sound guilty for resting. Step 2 is the brief update using our vocabulary.
Like saying, I had a very low-key day, or I was completely unplugged.
Yes. Finally, step 3 is the gentle question. Shift the focus to them by asking, how was your busy Saturday?
So, the full pattern is, it is so good to hear your voice. I had a low-key weekend. How was your Saturday?
Perfect. You protected your rest, and now you are fully present.
What about work? I cannot say, it is so good to hear your voice, to a coworker on Monday morning.
True, that would be a strange meeting. For work, you just adapt the opening.
I could say, good morning. I took it slow this weekend. How was your trip?
Exactly. You acknowledge the rest, but you shift the attention back to them.
The biggest mistake I make is over-explaining. I give people a long list of everything I did not do.
Many people do that. But being quietly content does not require a long defense.
Let's ask the listener to try this. Choose a phrase like low-key or taking it slow and use it in a complete sentence about your weekend.
Say your sentence out loud right now. It is great practice for your next conversation.
I feel much better about my cold tea now. I think I am ready to review these phrases properly.
Let us settle in for today's meaning moments.
I am ready. We use some great phrases today that protect your energy without sounding negative.
Our first word is content. Earlier, you said your physical energy was low, but your mind was quietly content.
Right. It is not the same as jumping with joy. Content means you feel peaceful and satisfied with exactly where you are.
It is a very safe, comfortable feeling. Repeat. Content.
Content.
Next is the phrase low-key. We talked about keeping your weekend low-key to protect your quiet mood.
A low-key plan is relaxed, simple, and has no social pressure. You are resting on purpose.
Exactly. You can say, we had a very low-key evening at home. Repeat. Low-key.
Low-key.
Our third word is unplugging. You used this to tell your friend you were stepping away from your phone.
Unplugging literally means disconnecting a wire from the wall, but we use it to say we are taking a break from technology and constant communication.
It sounds much warmer than saying you are avoiding people. Repeat. Unplugging.
Unplugging.
Now let us move to say it better. We will upgrade 2 basic sentences into more thoughtful English.
What is our first basic sentence?
The basic sentence is, I am too tired to go out.
That sounds like a complaint or a defeat. It makes people worry about you.
A stronger version is, I am keeping things simple this weekend.
I love that. It shows that staying home is a positive choice, not a punishment.
What is our second basic sentence?
The basic sentence is, sorry I ignored your call yesterday.
That apology makes you sound terribly guilty for taking a rest day.
We can upgrade this using the warm return pattern.
A stronger version is, it is so good to hear your voice. I had a completely unplugged day yesterday.
Now you are welcoming the connection instead of defending your silence.
Let us finish with some guided practice. We want you to use the pattern, I am keeping things, followed by an adjective.
Our model sentence is, I am keeping things quiet today.
Now it is your turn. Think of your ideal day of rest. Speak one complete sentence out loud right now, starting with, I am keeping things.
Pause the audio if you need more time to answer.
Those sentence patterns feel very useful.
They really are. I feel fully prepared to protect my slow morning tomorrow without feeling any guilt.
Jake, is your tea from the beginning of our conversation still sitting on the desk?
It is completely cold now, but honestly, I feel much lighter than I did earlier.
Because you realized your tired body does not mean your mind is in a dark place.
Exactly. I am physically drained but emotionally hopeful. That is a valid reason to simply rest.
You can protect that rest by keeping things low-key. You do not need to invent an excuse to stay home.
If I need to step away from my phone, I can just say I am unplugging for the afternoon.
Then, when your energy returns, you use the warm return to reconnect without feeling guilty.
What is a small action someone can try today?
If you feel tired today, notice where the tiredness lives. Is it physical fatigue or emotional stress?
That is a very useful distinction.
If your mind is quietly content, let your body rest without apologizing.
If you have not already, tell us in the comments how your energy feels today. We enjoy reading your thoughts.
If this conversation helped you, please subscribe to Everyday English Learning. It helps us create these quiet episodes.
We love sharing this space with you.
A quiet day at home is not a defeated day. It is just peaceful preparation for a better tomorrow.
I am going to finally make a fresh cup of tea.
I am Lily.
And I am Jake.
Take good care of your energy today.
Enjoy your slow morning, and we will talk to you next time.